don't know why they speak like that every once in a while. Watch out.
It's coming back online.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. So this is the best cover I can take. Apart from the fact that they show up from there.
Bitch.
Ow! No, take cover. It's so difficult to control whether you're behind cover or not. Because if you get hit seriously, you get moved backwards. And that basically means that you're not behind cover anymore. Let's switch to this thing. There we go. This weapon is really powerful. Whew.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Thank you, Tally. Did he survive? Yeah, I think we're meant to use heavy weaponry. Considering we got 2 heavy weapon ammo spots. And there's some iridium down here. The sun is still broken, though, so, you know. Where were they coming from? That little bit over there. Huh.
Just let me finish this download.
Where are you? Oh, she's there. It's slow download today, huh?
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Aquarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Oh, I will.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Zora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tally. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Zora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
It's not very new. I'll say, as awkward as it is that they're so well lit, they are really well lit. I really do like the portrait-like illumination of everybody in these scenes. They're just so, it's just flawless, every shot. It's really, I think it's really made to be easy to screenshot and be like, look at our pretty game that we made. And yes, they did make a pretty game. And we have Tali on board. I think I know where she is, by the way. There's this door. Hey, Jacob. There's this door that we haven't opened yet. It's life support. Ah, it's not this one.
Access to life support is restricted.
Where is she? Oh, I know where she is. She's in engineering, obviously. But more importantly, she's by the engine. She's here. Yes. I thought she was going to be there.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
I don't know if he's teasing or if he's just an idiot. But judging by the rest of his commentary, I think he's an idiot. Because that's how he comes across early. Hey, Tali.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Ship enhancements. Multi-core shielding. The rapidly oscillating kinetic obstructions of cyclonic barrier technology are added to the ship. This should help the ship survive blasts like those that destroyed the first Normandy.
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out the Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Idena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
It is such a shame that that line about me expecting them to betray us is a Paragon line. It should not be. It should be neutral. They should have a much stronger line against Cerberus for dealing with Cerberus for Paragon.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm Aquarium. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element 0, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Yeah, you told me about those already.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I now? Have I now? 2 new message. In fact, transfer request approved with capital T, R, and A. However, thank you, which is another message, doesn't have a capital Y, which makes sense because it's not sent by the same people. Commander Shepard, per tally Zora Vas Nemus request, included with her data delivery from Highstrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the migrant fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. This choice was hers, but your role as the de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Which means that if she gets shot in combat, they will take severe and appropriate action. I suppose. And then with the thank you over here is from Leslie. I am Leslie. I was on Aya. The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He could write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I am getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. I have to show him that he lost. I am not weak. He did things to me, and he can't now. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore, because you and Jacob stopped him. And look at that! That means that little, that thing, did have repercussions, did allow them to, lose the neurodegeneration thing somehow. That's great. Great news.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... never mind.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Mm-hmm. It's good to have her on board. Let's see if we have any upgrades. Assault rifle damage. Yes, iridium. And we have assault rifle penetration. More iridium. Actually, quite expensive iridium. But we have plenty of that. And we have heavy pistol damage. And then sabot jacketing here, or sabot. It's a French word. And that's it for that. We have armor upgrades. We do not. And we have advanced training and retrain powers. We are not going to do that at the moment. And I think we're done with the research. Hey, Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Let's just talk for a bit. Unofficial. You and me.
I'd like that, Shepard. Been some rough running so far. Feels good to put a lid on my past and focus on what's important. Our mission, what it means, you. You're hitting me in a way I wasn't expecting. I won't let old wounds get in the way of that.
What are you looking for, Mr. Taylor? Anything more than commander and crew?
You like toying with me. All right, here it is. I've been dreading this talk since we found the Gurns back. I want you around because you're a soldier too.
I am.
You gotta get it. All that weight just isn't worth carrying.
Okay, I believe you. So let's talk about the part where you want me around.
That just slipped out there, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm thinking about you. As long as we're clear on what you're looking for. I like it light, Shepard. There's too many that have it worse off for our problems to stick.
Maybe I'm looking for something a little more involved.
I'm not looking to change what you need, Shepard. But there's not much point in doing this if I'm just not it.
You know what, Jacob? I think we need each other. I know I need you.
Okay, you want to know something that gets to me? You. That enough? You're very good at what you do, Shepard. When this mess is over, you and I need some time.
If you're lucky, Jacob.
Commander.
A peck on the cheek. Yes, the soundtrack kind of hinted at something more was going to happen, but a peck on the cheek.
The commander's put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
We might just... Let's see. Who are we going to help this time? Or who are we going to recruit? Perhaps. No, we need to recruit, don't we? So we have 100% of this area, and we have 100% of this thing over here as well. So we're leaving. There's a mass relay here. We have 0% of I shall go there. 75%. That's interesting. Of the far rim. It counts based on the planets. It doesn't count based on the systems. Curious. What does this one have for us? It is called Amut. Amut is an enormous hydrogen-helium giant with a mass approximately 9 times that of Jupiter and nearly 2,900 times that of Earth. Despite massive pressure, its core has failed to ignite in a fusion reaction, qualifying it as a failed star. That is a cool thing. I didn't even know that sort of thing existed. Failed stars. Goodbye, Amut. That sounds very close to I love you in Portuguese. Except it's not pronounced the same way. But it's almost the same. That planet is called I love you in Portuguese. Anyway, in European Portuguese anyway, because, you know, Brazilian Portuguese and other countries pronounce it or say it differently altogether. So we can help Jack, and I'm very tempted to do that. We can also recruit the Justicar and the Assassin and help Miranda. I'm also very tempted to do that. So let's see. We have 100% there. We have 0% there. We have 100 and 100 and 100. We have a lot of 100s here, which is lovely. And 0% in the Crescent Nebula. Yeah, let's go to the Crescent Nebula over here. And see what we have over here. A very, very beautiful planet. It's kind of beautiful planet called Thyle. Thyle is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back only a few million years. They are thought to be the shattered remains of a comet. Of a single comet? That's... First off, that doesn't make any sense. It would be of a meteor. A comet is always... A comet always crashes, right? No, it isn't. I'm wrong. The difference between a meteor and a comet is that the comet is not crashed. But if it crashes, it becomes a meteor. Yeah, so it would be the remains of a comet. But I always felt that it was the remains of a lot more than a comet. These planets are enormous. They could be the remains of multiple planets and moons and whatnot. Because just the difference is just ridiculous. And of course, the gravity just pulls everything apart way before it touches whatever kind of surface it might have, which it doesn't, because it probably has a rocky core, but you know how gas giants be. And then we have another similar looking planet, apart from the rings over here. It is Naxel. An ammonia methane ice giant. Not very rich planets here, unfortunately. We have Ilium over there. We're gonna get to it in a little. Over here we have, beautiful one, Beregale. While not a classical, quote, hothouse, unquote, world like Venus. It's not a classic one. We do like the newfangled hothouses. We do. Goodbye, Beregale. And over here we have... Oh, these ones, they're weird. Look at that thing. It looks like a bulge. A fairly typical Venusian, quote, hothouse, unquote. Oh, that's... we do like the classics. That means that we need to get a little bit more things, just for good measure, because we're going for Ilium over here, and apparently this has cities or something. It looks very bulgy. Yeah, look at that. Ilium is a classic garden world, and you can see all the garden up here. Developed to serve as entrepot between the Terminus systems and the Asari republics. To obey this trade, the normally stringent customs laws of council space on product safety, prescribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Ilium is not an Asari world. It is colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gives it the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclaves of Noviria. Ilium is one of the youngest Asari colonies settled during the... You just said it's not officially an Asari world, whatever. Settled during the 7th expansion wave. The first child born on the world is only now reaching her middle age. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlement is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. In more equatorial locations, the population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. And that does make sense, because the closer you are to the surface, the colder it is, or the cooler it is. Sorry, the hotter it is. And we got some stats over here. Let's go. We're taking Jack and Jacob. Can cycle his appearance. No. Cycle the appearance. Yeah, let's go. We have some points over here, which is pretty good, because we can purchase our barrier. And you're going to have to wait, because we're good.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
That's a lot of firepower for a friendly welcome. Expecting trouble?
We're the gateway to the Terminus systems, Commander. That element of risk requires greater security. Liara Tassoni vouched for your conduct and paid all fees you would normally incur. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
Liara. Sure thing. Maybe I should have brought Tally, actually. Yeah, I'll go. Well, it's too late now. Either way.
You said Liara was here? What is she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a Terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
I can't believe in a sorry world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment.
That's not voluntary.
A contract holder is responsible for the well-being of her servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
Yeah, but that's not voluntary, because if you're like, you either go into slavery or you go to prison. Yeah, that's not voluntary, because that's not how it works. Or you either go into slavery or you lose your house or something to that extent, or your house. You're always going to lose your house because you're going into slavery. So tough luck there, matey. No, you either go into slavery or you don't get to sleep under a roof. Yeah, but either way, it's kind of a shame that we don't get to kick back on that or push back on that. But it doesn't really matter. We know that a lot of worlds in Mass Effect have slavery basically.